Deuteronomy 18. The Lord's servants and the promise of a prophet Moses told Israel that the priests, the Levites, the whole tribe of Levi, would have no inheritance or portion with Israel, but would live from the offerings made to the Lord by fire. They were to eat from what the Lord gave, because the Lord himself was their inheritance as he had promised. Moses reminded them of what was due to the priests from the people: the shoulder, the cheeks, and the stomach, from the sacrifices, the first fruits of grain, wine, oil, and the first fleece of the sheep. The Levite who came from any town in Israel could serve in the place the Lord chose, just like his fellow Levites, who stood before the Lord, and he was to share equally in the offerings. Moses then warned Israel not to learn the abominable practices of the nations in the land. They were not to practice divination, sorcery, interpret omens, engage in witchcraft, cast spells, consult mediums or necromancers, or seek the dead. Whoever did these things was detestable to the Lord, and because of such practices, the Lord was driving those nations out. Israel was to be blameless before the Lord. Moses said that the nations listened to sorcerers and diviners, but the Lord would not allow Israel to do so. Instead, the Lord would raise up a prophet like Moses from among their own people. Israel was to listen to him. This was in response to what Israel asked at Mount Horeb, when they said they did not want to hear the voice of the Lord or see the great fire anymore, lest they die. The Lord told Moses that they had spoken well, and that he would raise up a prophet like him and put his words in that prophet's mouth. Whoever would not listen to the words spoken in the Lord's name would be held accountable. Moses warned that any prophet who presumed to speak a word in the Lord's name that the Lord had not commanded, or who spoke in the name of other gods, was to be put to death. If the people wondered how they could know whether a word was truly from the Lord, Moses said that if a prophet spoke in the Lord's name and the word did not come to pass, then the Lord had not spoken it, and they were not to fear that prophet. Next comes Deuteronomy 19, where Moses speaks about the cities of refuge and the importance of justice and truthful witness.